Oh, tell me when to go. Never been live on here.
Dumb.
What's up, everybody? My name's Chad, and you're listening to KDVS. Thanks for having us, everybody, back there behind the glass.
90.3.
This is DYLANS. We got Evan Heavenly Ochoa on snorkel and drums.
How you guys doing?
We got Paul Avila, but I pronounce it Avila.
Whatever works.
He's a little ashamed, maybe, but he's on bass.
Bass.
You can catch him there at Bass Pro Shop selling bass. And my name's Chad. I play guitar, and I'll be singing.
KDVS 90.3.
And you're listening to KDVS 90.3. Maybe we should do this again.
And this is KDVS 90.3.
You like it? We're going to roll with it?
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Alright.
We got it, right?
We're going to play a song now. This is a song called Lights.
Trip to a friend's skin. Feeling a good time driving around. Stopping at your room, forgetting all your words never said. My negligence is kindness. I just try to be content with less. I can't be our best, so I wild now. change. See, I stayed the same. I'm just a little low.
Thanks, everybody. If you're tuning in just now, let me try to do that horrible intro again. We're DYLANS. My name's Chad. I'm on guitar and vocalers. We got Dylan. No, first of all, nobody's named Dylan. We got Evan over here on drums. Say hi.
Bye.
That's enough. Paul. Paul plays bass.
Hola.
And he doesn't work at Bass Pro Shop.
Unfortunately.
So now we're gonna do one called The Joint. I realize we're on campus, but we were aware of that, so.
What you up to now? Just over here playing a gig at KDVS Radio. Some sick people. Let's go roll a joint. I just got paid on Friday. Go. Let's go roll a joint. Forget your holy master. Play it till die faster.
All right, you're listening to KDVS Davis 90.3 FM, and today in studio we have DYLANS. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hola.
Yeah, can we quickly introduce the band real quick?
Yeah.
I'm Nate, and I play drums for DYLANS.
What the fuck is he saying, dude?
I'm Evan. I'm Evan, and I play drums for DYLANS.
My name's Chad, and I do vocalers and guitar.
Hey, I'm Paul, and I play bass in the band.
Right on. Where are you guys from?
Well, it's a long story. Like, we grew up in Fremont.
Yeah. We went to the same high school, same
Yeah.
middle school. We met this little guy over here at a
Little
show.
guy. I'm
Yeah,
from
we met him at a show.
Livermore, Tri-Valley, Dublin, Pleasanton.
Yeah.
but I live
Dope.
in we're pretty much Tracy familiars now.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
pretty much live in Tracy now, where nothing ever happens,
Mhm.
and there's nothing ever. Maybe
Yeah.
something will happen.
They
one day.
almost have 2 Chipotles.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
But they do
Damn.
have a curry pizza spot.
And
Yeah,
I
you
live
guys were
there.
speaking about that, huh? You guys like your curry pizza, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Curry
Yeah,
pizza,
it-
man.
Underrated.
That's the move.
Yeah,
For
I
sure,
mean,
that's the move.
there was one store that I knew about. I think it was in Newark.
Mhm.
Pizza and Curry was the name,
Right.
and that stuff changed my life when I was about 16. And then,
Did it affect the band at all?
Oh, that's a
Do you think it
Sometimes
seeps
there's-
in as an influence?
I mean, sometimes these guys complain because they're not getting fed enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally feel the creative differences because they've both tried curry pizza and I
And he
haven't.
has
So
Oh.
yeah.
I
We
think
can't
there's a
use
big
that.
barrier.
I thought
Yeah.
you had curry pizza before.
I've never had it in my
Well,
life.
we're gonna have to get some tonight.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
That's dangerous.
So you guys say you're from Livermore. Do you play most of your shows around that area, or?
It's kind of
We're
random.
kind of all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Playing San Jose sometimes.
Yeah, we've played X Bar a few times, but
One of our like go-to spots is in Brentwood, where I live, at a little place called RPM Records.
shout out to
them.
RPM Records in Brentwood. They have an attic that supports a lot of small local music and bands out there, and there's a lot of kids out there who are super into it, and we've made some great friends.
Yeah, it gets hot as fuck up there, like in here too.
You're hot as fuck.
Yeah, it was getting steamy in here. You had to take off the flannel and everything.
I know,
Yeah,
got a
sorry
little
about
hot in
that.
here 'cause of that, huh?
That's awesome. So, how long you guys been a band for?
That's a long story.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Basically 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad was in the band originally. He's the only original member.
Yeah, this started as like a noise project in the East Bay with a handful of guys, and I'm the only original member at this point. So this band just kind of spits people out,
Mm-hmm.
and they go and ruin their lives and do horrible things to try to correct what they do after being in this band. But
Have you always been doing guitars and vocals?
yeah,
Yeah?
I mean, I wasn't the frontman originally. At first, this guy named Nick Graham, who's really cool. He's a wanderer now. He walks the earth.
Oh.
He just got back from Scotland. Shout out to Nick Graham.
Shout out
But-
Scotland,
yeah, he was
man.
he was like a lame brick in Scotland. Like he was bored and he's like, I'm
yeah,
gonna
he
get a
was
job.
he's like, I'm gonna
on
go to
vacation."
Scotland and become a Finnish carpenter. So some people are like that, and it's amazing. It
It's
inspires
crazy,
me.
dude.
Right on.
This guy's been with us for like what,
6 months?
6 months? We'll call it.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm like about a year and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, a year and a half. But we haven't really been going hard with shows until like last year.
Yeah.
So we've been playing steady shows like a couple times a month, like for a year.
So, in its present form, what's the best show you guys have played together? Or your favorite show?
Well,
And if there's any, like a specific memory.
yeah, there's definitely a couple that stand out.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
All three of us together,
Yeah.
probably
Castle Rock the other
Rock,
night.
yeah.
Castle Rock and Livermore. Livermore's actually got some cool venues going on right now. Castle Rock, we're kind of pairing up with this other band that we like and have been doing gigs with called the Moss Burns. Shout out to the Moss Burns. Shout out to the Moss Burns. And they're pretty good. We were playing a show for Standoff, and they just had an EP released not too long ago. So they're kind of a well-known name.
Right.
If you follow any of these pages on Facebook, you'll know that they're popping up every 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. We try not to do that.
You gotta love it like your own. And wanna see the shine. Get what you deserve. Don't forget alone. Look on so now present. I don't hear respect for voice.
This is the tuning song now. If you're just tuning in with us, thanks for joining. KDVS, we are DYLANS. Just in case you're wondering what the fuck that was, this is, we play in drop C sharp. So it sounds a little flat all the time. What's next, Brashnis? Anxiety attack?
How do you feel like the scene that you guys are a part of, does it help you in any way, or do you like how do you guys navigate through the scene currently?
Carefully. I think the scene is not dead but hiding.
Hiding.
So it's really, I think we're just trying to pick our spots.
Pick our
I don't know.
bands.
It's not.
We're
I'm-
trying to
I'm
build one a little bit.
I'm still a fresh baby, so
Yeah.
that's up to these guys.
Yeah,
For the
Chad, can you get your
navigation.
input on that? You've been
Yeah.
a long-running member of the band.
Yeah, he likes to pretend we're not a tripod. I don't know. It's like you really just got to show up. Showing up's like 95%. So, you know, sometimes our opinion on stuff is like the West is dead. There's not a great scene going on, but really there's just not as big of a support or even the ability to like host live music and, you know, and have a spot where
Right.
people can just go and listen to music and everybody's broke or whatever the case is, you know, and not make any money off it. Or, you know,
So
people got to work and
Right.
You know.
So you don't think it's like a lack of venues or lack of spaces, more so that people just don't have the time?
Nah, I mean it depends. Like in Tracy, there is nowhere to play.
Yeah.
So
Right.
When you put
It's-
it that way, yeah, it's probably both.
Yeah.
A little bit
Lack
of both.
Venues, yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you play punk, you can hang out at Gilman and in Oakland and Berkeley, or you can, you know, if you play like hardcore, you know, slam dancing songs, you can. There's like a scene in San Jose for that, and
Yeah.
And you know, we've worked with some production companies and stuff, and met some people and stuff. But we're
Right.
still trying to find out how would it even fit in. Like
Yeah.
looking for other bands. There's a lot of really cool stuff coming out of Sacramento.
Yeah.
Kind of like the mathier stuff, and we're trying to dip our feet in there.
You
And
guys should check out the Colony in Sacramento.
I've heard
They-
about
The Colony used to like support a lot of like all types of punk music, all types of like anything indie that was happening. The Colony was the spot, and they recently just opened up again
No
because
shit.
they were in danger of getting closed. Shout out the Colony as well. They always support the local scene. So
Hell
Yeah.
if
dude.
you're trying to book a show, I highly
Colony, that's
recommend
up,
the
man.
Colony in
We'll
Sacramento.
hit you up,
we'll
maybe.
try
Yeah.
to squeeze in, force our way in,
Yeah.
stick our finger in that door.
Right. Oh, by the way, speaking of slam dancing and hardcore, the
Mhm.
lead guitarist of Gorilla Biscuits just died, so RIP to him.
Oh,
So if you guys know
rip.
Gorilla
Man.
Biscuits, they're like a straight edge hardcore band from New
Mhm.
York. Anyway, but yeah, what's the plan for the future for you guys? Is it writing more material? Is it going to do more shows?
I'm gonna grow my hair back out.
I think that's an immediate one. Right?
Yeah, we're on the one length challenge right now. So
Right.
I failed the one length challenge because my girlfriend beat me at a game of chess, which I knew she wouldn't do, but she did. So she got to cut my hair a little bit, and then the spell was broken. So then one night he shaved my head. That's off topic though.
Yeah.
What are we doing next? We're writing new songs. We're trying to play as many shows as we can, so we're kind of juggling.
Mhm.
But I'm recently unemployed, so there's a lot of room for that stuff now.
Mhm.
So
We just
I'm really
dropped an album on all streaming platforms.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
we should
like
mention that,
Warm
huh?
Spot is what it's called.
yeah.
Hot
Warm
It
Spot.
was
Spot.
fun. Tom Edwards produced it. Mastered it.
Fremont.
Tom Edwards
Tom
is
Edwards in
this.
Fremont.
He's this friendly hermit,
Yeah.
all alone in Fremont with
No
all
one
this
knows
equipment and nothing to do. He doesn't have any bands coming through right now. He's
Mhm.
looking for good bands to come in and record. So we went in and did Warm Spot with him in like 3 days, but really it only took a day to do. And we just went in, recorded it live, and
Mhm.
How did it feel working with him? Was he easy to work
he's
with?
Oh,
yeah, he's super cool.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loves pizza.
Do
I
you
met
think he
him.
did the? do you like the sound on the album? How the way it came out?
I like it
Yeah.
because it's he's used to doing stuff. He's a really good producer and works with all sorts of software. So what we wanted to make clear with our sound was kind of we want something that's just kind of raw and pulp, and let's do it all at once without
Right,
a
right,
click.
right.
And
Yeah.
and he's like, okay, we can do that. Come on in. We'll see how it goes. And then
His biggest thing is flexibility, and
Mm.
he
Yeah.
like showed us that because I was like, wow, I've only done multi-track recording
Mm-hmm.
ever in my life, and then we just went in live and we kind of knocked it out in a day, and then he came in, did some extra stuff for it, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
sounds pretty good.
sounds as good as it should.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we gotta let him know about Goosey. So we made this crazy music video. It doesn't make much sense with a guy named Justin Aragon. He went to SF. The song's called Goosey.
It's about
What's it-
bluebirds.
It's about bluebirds.
This one's called Goosey.
That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Jesus, we're enjoying the tropical climate that is KDVS here.
The basement.
Holy shit. What are you guys doing to us? I knew it was going to be wet, but...
Not this wet.
What do you guys want to play now? I can't hear you, but I can feel you.
Have you guys ever played Halo 3? This one is
Never.
called Vampire Slave.
This next song is called Leapfrog. Is it a hard G or is it a soft G? Leapfrog or leapfrog? Leapfrog.
Have you ever played Rochambeau? This one's called Leapfrog.
Spend all money,
Very nice.
You guys got showers down here? In that dark-ass bathroom with no lights in there? It's going to be a lawsuit when I go in there and can't find the bathroom. Bear with me. You're going to have to deal with the tuning song again. Actually, let me just stand by. That's better for... What do you want to hear next? It's a trick question. We're not live. You want to do Blame Shifter or you want to do...
Yes.
Should we do that?
Hold on, I gotta tune my drums real quick. It's gonna take about 20 minutes. Can we go off the air?
Do you want to play Blame Shifter or do you want to play Atlantis Transit System? Or do you want to play both?
Do you guys like Egypt or do you guys like
So basically,
Latin
there's this
America?
game called Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've been playing it for about a couple days now. I've gotten only about 3 episodes in, and it's not too bad. It's not too shabby. The RPG elements are great. You know, I'm not going to get all the achievements for it. I was 2 away in Assassin's Creed 2, but I didn't quite make it there, and the hard drive got corrupted. So this one's about not Egypt. This one's called Blame Shifter.
Oh wow! No, let's do your. Let's do your song. We can edit that out.
This one's called Atlantis Transit System. And it was made in Atlantis.
What would you say some of your influences are? Because I feel like song to song, you guys definitely showcase a lot more of your talents. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of
Thank
different
you.
sounds going
Thanks.
in. So
Yeah, I
Appreciate
appreciate
that.
that
Yeah.
a lot. That's kind of what we try to do is like make every song not sound the same.
yeah. What do you think the reasoning for that is? And that's definitely a conscious effort, right?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I don't know. This is just kind of a platform where we don't really write specifically for the band. It's just kind of whatever we write, that's what the band plays if it jives. So
Is it a collective effort in writing, or is it like someone brings up an idea and you guys run with it?
Chad will bring up like some chords or whatnot, and then
Mm-hmm.
if we dig it, then we'll just build stuff around that. Basically, sometimes I come up with a bass line and
Mhm.
we make.
Kind of just starts with an
Yeah.
idea, and then it's like, just kind of throw stuff at the wall, and if it
Right.
sticks, I don't tell them what to play.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just cannon fodder. I just hear whatever and then I just kind of throw whatever, you know.
He's not expendable. Don't listen to him.
He needs to grow back his hair though.
Yeah. That's the only thing that's jumping ship for me.
Right.
Exactly.
I think he looks sexy, so
Thank you.
that's
But yeah.
Evan Heavenly, baby. He's totally on the market, totally available.
Ladies, or men maybe.
Man, straight
It's
up.
up to
man.
Evan.
So for the new music coming out, there's no like, have you guys thought of a direction that you want to go in yet for the songs that you maybe?
It's kind of coming from everywhere, but I think the general theme we want to kind of do. So the old stuff is kind of like a post-rock
Grunge.
kind of grunge, like 80s, 90s all sounds right.
Right.
But the stuff we're moving on to now, I think we're trying to keep it under the theme of prog jingles.
Yeah.
So our
Prog
songs are
jingles.
going to be short as hell still, but
Right.
we're gonna try to make it more interesting.
Mathy, stuff like that.
I don't know. I'm not smart enough to do math.
Yeah.
Nobody here can count. Nobody here knows music.
Yeah.
This is all off of feel. He's been playing bass for a year and a half.
Yeah, I started playing bass when I joined the band.
Yeah. What kind of influences do you guys have? Can you name drop some
Yeah.
bands that?
Justin Chancellor from Tool.
Oh,
He's
funny enough,
Yeah.
we were in the back and we were like, one of the bass lines we were playing, we were like, dude, they kind of sound like Tool right
Yeah,
now. So
dude.
there you go, man. Dude,
Yeah.
that's dope because it
Shout
was
out
it was
Justin.
fire as well. So
Got it.
dude.
I'm always like if I could have one aspiration, it would be for me to be the next Steve Albini, I think. Because
Oh.
he just made so many records where later I started paying closer and closer attention, and then I realized most of my favorite records were done by
Steve
him.
Albini.
Yeah.
I
So
feel that's most people who listen to indie music or just like anything in the alt rock scene, they're just like find out everything.
yeah,
done by
exactly.
him.
It's like,
Yeah.
just record me like you did the
Yeah.
Pixies. Or something. Evan, this guy listens to everything. He might be. This is esoteric.
I don't know. Name dropping would be a little hard, but anything from like deathcore, death metal, alt rock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dude. There's so much. 70s. I really love disco, Bee Gees and shit.
He's been catching up on Chicago. He's been going through the Chicago
yeah.
discography.
Dude, they're so good.
Don't be shy.
I'm getting I'm getting through all these like discos and I'm just going through everything, and I don't know, as far as influences, I'd say probably metal and punk are like one of the biggest.
Right on.
I mean, coming into Dylan's, like straight up when I heard the drums, I was like, this is like basically punk based
Yeah.
kind of like drumming, so it wasn't too hard to jump in and
Yeah.
make an oyster out of it.
I dig
You're making-
caramellos too.
Make a pearl out of the
Make an
oyster.
Alright.
Yeah, but
yeah,
not
that's
much.
cool.
That's cool, man.
Exactly.
Where can people follow you? Social media. Where can they find out the latest things happening with Dylan's?
Well, everybody, if you like what happens next or what just happened or whatever order we put this in, you can follow us at Dylan's Band on Instagram. That's Dylan's with a Y.
DYLANS.
That's where we're the most active.
And the music is up on all streaming
Music's
platforms.
on
Yeah.
everything. Just
Yeah.
search up Dylan's
Or Warm Spot.
or Warm Spot.
Any
or
physical
both.
media?
We got
we
some bootleg
CDs,
CDs, and those are
yeah.
only $5 each, but you got to come and get them.
You have to come to
Ooh,
our show. Yeah.
you gotta go
work
see
for
'em.
it.
Yeah, we're working on a line of shirts right
If
now.
you
We
know,
got
you know kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
It's only
it.
$5. It sounds better on CD, I think. But
Yeah.
and then we got some stickers that we're just throwing out there. We're working on a line of shirts right now and some more merch. So,
Is there a time
Thank
frame
you.
for the album
uh,
or the new
For the
music in
next one?
general? Just the new
the new
in
music.
general.
I mean, we'll be playing. We kind of threw some new songs out there today that we're feeling
Mhm.
around. We weren't really sure if we were gonna do them, but
Mhm.
who knows? So we'll just kind of be throwing new songs into the mix as we want. We want to move on to new material. We're getting kind of tired of
Mhm.
the old stuff. So,
Mhm.
Any upcoming shows?
420.
Dylan's.
We played 420 at the Bistro in Hayward with the Mossburns. Shout out to the Mossburns.
Yeah, shout out to the Mossburns 420 Hayward show at the Bistro. Just to
And
reiterate,
As of right now, 427, we're doing Twin Peaks. It's like an acoustic set.
that's correct. Twin Peaks in San Francisco, they're doing shows now. You should follow
Nice.
that. They're pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Pretty sick.
They just did Chandelier Ravens, I think.
They
They're
might-
from Davis.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I saw that you guys just did like a while ago some dome show. That shit looked crazy.
Yeah, that shit looks sick.
There's a dome
dude.
show soon as well. Drop Out Mahika are playing tomorrow.
I think they said it was today.
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
I don't know.
Yeah, we want to come hang out with you guys. We're just trying to force our way in. And
Dude,
like,
hey, next time we gotta get these guys playing a house show in Davis. So
Dude, fucking
if
let's
any
do
bookers listening right now, you know what to do. You know.
Yeah. You're going to watch us play, I think.
Yeah.
you know what to do.
All right, this has been KDVS Davis 90.3 FM. This has been the band DYLANS. And any final words from you guys?
Fucking,
Stay primal.
yeah, stay primal.
Stay primal if you want.
You know,
all that.
Look good if you want. You don't have to
Sourdough
look
is
good.
the best kind of bread.
I
Sourdough's-
agree. Like,
yeah.
close second is Dutch Crunch, though.
Sourdough.
Sourdough
Mm.
takes the cake, though.
Dutch crutch, bro.
Yeah?
Dutch crunch.
Damn, dude.
KDVS Davis 90.3 FM. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
See you guys.
This next song's about. This next song's about. Fuck.
You guys can edit out that swear word, right?
This. Yeah, I think so. They said
I'm
they'd
not allowed to
edit it out.
swear.
It's gonna be a lot of editing. Maybe they won't edit it. Nobody's watching anyway. This next song is about people who can't take responsibility for what they can't do. Can't take for what they think they can do, but can't. They fall through. You know, they always end up. You know what I mean? You know somebody like that?
I think he's talking about.
Like blame shifters?
This one's about me.
No, I would never write a song about you, Evan.
This one's called Shame Lifter.
Very nice.
Piranha Plant came out yesterday or the day before for Smash Ultimate. Just letting you guys know.
Thanks, Evan.
Just so you know, if you can beat him at Smash, you can be a Dylan. You can be
An honorary Dylan. Yeah. Not a disciple.
How we doing on times? Oh, whatever. What else do we have?
This is a radio station. We don't go by time. Time is a man-made construct.
We got a little soft boy.
I think they. We can't give them that yet. Did we miss anything? We never use set lists, so we're always like pretty sure we played all of our songs, but don't know.
Yeah, I think we played.
There's
all
like,
of them.
yeah, I think we're done.
I think we played.
So I think we're done. So if you're listening and everything, we're gonna wrap it up now. So thanks.
Shout
if you're
out
watching
Gucci.
right now. Shout out.
Thanks for all
Shout
the
out.
camera guys and everyone working backstage.
Yeah,
It
can
was
we
a
get
fucking-
can we get a single on this man?
Can we get everyone?
Yeah,
in
dude,
it?
yeah, get him in there, shoot him.
Let's get everyone, dude. Johnson.
Thanks
right?
these guys. Get those
Yeah.
guys back there, by the way.
Sawyer. Everyone back there. The guy
Yeah,
behind
man.
that camera. Oh, we got him. We got him already. I think. Did you guys get us?
They
Did you
got
guys get
us.
up?
Get him real close up though. See how the beard's going in. He got a job at UPS, so they made him cut
Yeah.
it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I just trimmed it because I wanted to, but like in the back of my head, that was the reason why for sure.
And then after this, you have to single-handedly get every student that attends this school in the shot.
Yeah, we gotta. Go, can we go?
Or
walk
has
the-
attended,
Can we
that
go
is
walk
still
the
live.
campus maybe?
Can we
Get
take
some
this
shots
outside?
of that. You guys got a lot of fucking squirrels here, dude.
There are a shitload of
Jesus
gray squirrels out
Christ,
here
dude.
at Davis, man. I didn't know.
They were little
I never-
assholes too. They don't run by. They don't give a fuck, dude.
I thought they were all right. I mean, they reminded me,
They reminded
they're
me.
just-
of
they're just
of
doing them.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just worrying about
Yeah,
them.
you know, that's how it goes.
There's a lot of gray squirrels running around here. I've never been to this campus before.
Dude, what the
Once
fuck
again,
are
a
you talking
big,
about?
big
Yeah,
thank
dude.
you for everybody like making it all warm and fuzzy for
Yeah,
us
dude.
and having us
We
out.
parked by some like tennis courts. That
The
was pretty
tennis
cool.
courts were wet.
Second
but I'm
largest
sure they're
music
nice.
collection.
You ever like
west of
step
the
on a tennis
Mississippi.
court and then like, yeah, and just forget
think
like
about
you're doing
playing?
everything.
All right,
And
I'm
then
giving
you-
him the cane.
and then
I'm
you're
giving
like,
him the cane now. We are Dylan's. Thanks for tuning in. You've been listening to KDVS 90.3
where can
FM.
where can they follow us?
And you can follow us at Dylan's Band. That's Dylan's with a Y.
DYLANS band.
That's right, Dylan's Band. We're on Instagram. That's where you can follow to keep up with the shenanigans.
We're at on YouTube, Dylan's Official.
Yep,
You probably didn't
that's
even know
right.
that
Haven't
one.
looked at it in a while.
We got a Facebook too, but who fucking uses Facebook?
We have an
anymore?
email.
We probably should do it more often though. Sorry.
This
And-
one's called